Go.
Hi there, this is Max Tuck here, the raw food scientist, and today I just want to give you a little bit of insight as to how I cope when I'm away from home. Now, lots of people ask me this question. They ask me what I do and how I manage to keep this lifestyle going when I'm travelling. And one of the few staples I always take with me is one of these. Now, this is a brilliant device. It's a sprouting bag, and if you've not come across one before, I very definitely urge you to get one, whether you travel a lot or not. Now, this little thing is fantastic because at home, of course, I'd use a sprouting jar, but when I'm travelling, you don't want a sprouting jar getting smashed in your luggage, and also they're quite heavy. So this little thing weighs next to nothing, and all you would need to do is take away with you some staples, such as, here we've got buckwheat. Raw buckwheat for sprouting. Here we've also got some mung beans. Now, of course, these are a little bit heavy, but if you've got space in your luggage for them, just throw them into a container, and then as soon as you get to your destination, you can just throw some straight into the sprouting bag like this. So in it goes. We use about that much. And then you just pull the bag tight. And you can even close it off with the little toggle here. So you then need to just soak it. Now, in most places that you can stay where they have self-catering facilities, such as this villa I've rented in Spain, they'll have a cooker and they'll have a microwave, but they won't necessarily have anything to soak your stuff in. So what I'm doing here is I'm just grabbing a cooking pot, throw your sprouts in there in the bag, and then we're just going to go over to the sink. Fill it up with water. Now, ideally, that would be filtered water, but sprouts, to be honest, are not too fussy, and you can rinse them in filtered water straight afterwards once they're sprouted. So the next thing we're going to do is just go right ahead with the buckwheat, and I think we're probably going to want all of this because you don't want to have to be taking stuff home again. So in goes the buckwheat, including that little one. Same again. Close up the jar, the bag rather. Put it into another thing that you wouldn't normally be using on the raw food diet. In it goes, over to the sink. And there you have your sprouting bags and your produce, in this case mung beans and your buckwheat, ready for use tomorrow morning as soon as you've soaked them. So both of these seeds, they soak for about 12 hours or just overnight. So I'm going to leave these overnight, and then tomorrow morning we're going to go ahead and start the sprouting process. And that's it for now.